Welcome back to the Chris Cross Corner Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Canty. We have the great debaters here. We have Walter Quitens. We have Christopher Bird, Marcel Smith, and Basil, the great debaters. If this is your first time listening, this is a Detroit-based podcast where I do anything, everything about the news, about around Detroit, current events, old sports topics, new sports topics, politics, relationships, music, movies, and more. I also have my top 10 list, which this week is the top 10 proposed amendments that were never ratified by the United States.
Oh, man.
And these amendments are crazy. I'll name some other ones too, but the top 10 I'm about to list tonight are crazy.
So the Bill of Not Approved Rights?
Anything. It'll be a different America.
The Bill of Not Approved Rights. Let's call it what it is.
There about to be some out-of-pocket shit on that.
Out of pocket.
Honestly, there is. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, which ones are the ones that
colonial times were wild?
Oh, you already know. You already know. I got the list right here. But yeah, so before we begin, members of the Detroit versus everybody brand, I will be making a Chris versus everybody branded t-shirt for my new podcast, Chris versus everybody.
Ooh,
and if you don't listen to the podcast, you should listen to it because I go after everybody. Everybody. Unedited, uncensored. Chris versus everybody.
Hear you talk?
I'm almost monetized on that one. But this podcast, I'm telling you, this week, I'm going in on Tim Scott.
Oh, what?
Oh boy,
I'm going in.
Everybody
on Tim Scott.
Oh, we calling out Uncle Tom's now?
No, I'm not calling him Uncle Tom. I'm calling him something worse. But you gotta wait until this week's edition comes out.
I'm ready for the tap dancing.
That it includes tap dancing, Marcel. It includes tap dancing.
I have a feeling it's some words that I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah, you're not allowed to say.
No, you ain't allowed. No.
You're fired.
Try it.
You're fired.
Yeah. I wanted to get a gauge of where I thought it was going.
No, Basil, try it.
But if you haven't listened to it, it is the Chris versus Everybody podcast. If you have Apple phones, go to the podcast app, type in Chris versus Everybody. If you don't have it, go to Spotify, Chris versus Everybody, or Chris Cross Studios, and like all the podcasts. We have Chris and Chris. We have the Great Debaters. We have Turn Up the Music podcast, which is only on YouTube. And we also have, what else do we have, guys? What other podcasts do we have? The Chris Cross Corner.
We got top 5. Yeah.
And top 5, which we will be recording later this month. So
that's a very honest assessment.
I usually put out episodes on the 25th of each month, but I was like, damn, I just missed my own birthday. Crap. Oh well.
I love how he went. Yeah, we're gonna be doing it on the.
I was like, I know my calendar's right over here, so I was looking at it like later this month.
It was like his brain froze and it had the spinning circle, just like
the beach ball dance on it.
I was looking at my calendar, guys. I was looking at my calendar.
But yeah, Chris versus everybody. That is just a full blown monologue. That's no scripts, no nothing.
No
just
script.
Just a mic.
Actually, there is a script. Actually, there is a script.
Okay, well,
I write it out. I usually do like a whole 3-page paper, and then I read off the paper. I'd be like, "It's topic number 1."
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Mm-hmm. So, listen to the podcast every week. So, yes, subscribe. Basil. You'll learn something.
No, where Bird went with that. It's like, really?
Amen. I was to it.
So I'm gonna talk about. We're gonna go what we did last week, Chris. We're gonna talk about what we did last week because last week we talked about some things that needed extra people.
We did. Y'all missed last week, man. Ooh,
so last week, I asked Christopher Bird, and I have the sheet right here because I didn't want to forget. All right, so we're gonna start the show Where would you rather be stranded at in Detroit? Now, the first three options are. All right, Chris, you ready?
Okay.
All right. Gratiot is 7 Mile. A is Gratiot is 7 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
B is Dexter Davison. And then C is Joy and Southfield Freeway.
Oh no! Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Ratchet and 7 Mile because I've kind of been in that situation.
But you don't want to be. You don't want to be in that situation.
No,
Basically,
no,
why?
in the exact intersection.
Why would you want to be in the middle of the red zone like that?
You don't
Just
want
to
to do
be
that.
shot,
Well,
killed.
the thing is,
As a white man.
I had kind of been in there for a prolonged amount of time. So,
And what?
What were you doing?
And what?
Right, that's what I want to know.
Actually,
Were you-
over there?
Were you like single-handedly gentrifying the red zone? What were you doing?
okay, you really want to know?
What were you doing, Basil?
Okay, so not far from that intersection, there is a pretty decent Coney Island just like down the road from that intersection.
You be driving up to Detroit to that Coney Island?
You mean to tell me you almost got pressed because of a Coney Island?
Well, it was because at the time my sister was at a halfway house there. So anytime I had to go drop off shit, it's like, well, I just dropped off stuff there because it was like right by like Mac and the closest main intersection was like Van Dyke and Mac was where the halfway house was. So it was like, you know what? Since I'm already here, I'm gonna go to the Coney Island on Gratiot that I liked a lot.
That's TMI right there. But it's
Yeah.
good. So you said Gratiot and 7 Mile. So Walter, where would you be, Walter?
Well, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? My ADHD is
Gratiot,
over.
Gratiot, 7 Mile, Dexter Davison, or Joy Road, Southfield?
Can I pick option C? Or can I pick option D?
No, you got to pick one of the three. Be honest. Like Basil.
Shit, I'd probably take Joy in Southfield, honestly.
God damn. I chose Joy in Southfield too because I lived. I actually lived a mile away from Murder Mac, so I have no.
Yeah.
I literally have no I don't care. Hear gunshots up. It was at the McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. You already know.
Ooh.
You already know.
Someone's not getting nuggets today.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing like getting aired out for some nuggets to ring in the afternoon.
The smoke is ready to eat for everybody because everybody can get it on Joint Southfield. Sadly,
You can. If it's not a gunshot, you might get hit by a car.
mm-hmm.
Niggas do not care.
They don't.
They don't. They really don't.
Black Fearless Energy. If Black Fearless Energy was a street in Detroit, it would be Joint Seven. It would be Joint Southfield.
You said Black Feelers, like the
Black
shoe?
Fearless. Mm-hmm. I can't even say Black Air Forces or Black.
Wait. So then, what would be Black Air Force Energy in Detroit?
Gratiot and 7 Mile. What the
Gratiot
fuck?
7 Mile. Yeah, Black Fearless
Really?
is worse.
Okay.
Black Fearless is worse.
Man, I guess NBC Coney Island is worth it then.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it, dog. You don't want that.
So Marcel, which one you going to?
I'm taking Joy in Southfield for obvious reasons.
True.
1, I know the area. 2, I know where to avoid at. And 3, that'd be it.
Ain't no way.
If 1 and 2 are done, Earth was cool.
God damn.
Ain't no way in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went over our top Coney Islands, our Mount Rushmore of Coney Islands. So I know Basil likes the one on Gratiot and Gratiot and something.
Just north of Gratiot's Embassy Coney Island.
Embassy Coney Island. What do you get at Embassy Coney Island?
What did I usually get?
Yeah. What's the thing to get?
It really
I'm
depends on
taking notes.
what I'm in the mood for. You can never go wrong with just a simple coney dog, but I do recommend. So in their omelet menu, they have what's called the Embassy Omelet, and it sounds like it's real basic: bacon, ham, sausage, stuff like that. But they also put in corned beef, but not too much. So it's
that's
like
corned beef in it. Oh,
no, it sounds bad, but it's really good.
I'm not a fan of corned beef. It's too salty.
Oh, trust me, with the ham and the sausage and all that, it's already salty enough.
That's too much meat.
That's
it's too
why
much. It's too much meat.
You don't notice it with the.
No, I wouldn't know if they put too much like sausage or bacon in it. I wouldn't know because it's too damn greasy and salty. So I say put more eggs in it.
They do have good conies though.
I don't like eggs.
You don't like eggs?
No.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next thing.
Damn.
I have a legitimate reason.
We're gonna go to the next thing. What's your legitimate reason, Walter? What's your name, Walter?
So I spent a lot of time with my grandma growing up, and my grandma was allergic to eggs, so she didn't eat them. So I never developed a taste for them.
That's fair.
Interesting.
That is
Speaking of being allergic, Washtenaw County and Oakland County. Actually, yeah, we're going to talk about that. What you doing, Detroit? What you doing?
Oh no!
Washtenaw County and Oakland County reported cases of the measles.
I don't think people understand how hard it is to bring back an eradicated disease.
Right.
Like
only in Michigan, man.
No, you know.
No, it's everywhere. It's across the country.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because of stupid people. That's why.
Mostly like Florida, Texas, Georgia, New York. Like
Republican areas.
Ding 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 ding.
And anytime something bad happens, I can automatically assume that yes, Florida.
I'm honestly surprised there hasn't been more faces eaten off. Especially during COVID.
More faces eaten off.
I don't. Don't worry. It'll happen in Florida. Just don't worry about it. Just give it time.
I remember that too. Jeez.
Everyone remembers that.
Yeah.
Florida.
Because not long after that, someone got some of those like Floridian bath salts on campus at UT, and they had to get half the campus's police on this one guy.
Oh dang!
Oh, that's the bath salts.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I remember the bath salts.
Wasn't like some story in Michigan that happened? I think like either right before COVID or when COVID was going on, that people were actually getting inside of the and like the water at a beach, and like the water was like badly contaminated or something, and they were like end up like getting sick and dying from that. I don't know if that. I can't put a finger on it as far as what state that was in.
Florida is difficult.
I'd look it up.
I mean, Florida does have a brain-eating amoeba, so it could have been Florida.
Whoa, wait a minute now. What?
Yeah.
You don't know about this?
What?
Yeah,
why do you think Disney's first water park had to close down?
What?
Yeah, so there are brain-eating amoebas in Florida. There are also flesh-eating bacteria that are prevalent in a lot of the waters down there. Be careful if you're going to go in the water in Florida. Be very careful.
It's not just the gators that are going to get you.
Yeah, it's the guns that might get you.
Or the Seminoles.
Or the Seminoles.
Wait, are we talking about the football team or?
Anyway, we're gonna move on to world's largest 4-day work week trial proved successful.
Really?
Yes.
And what was this at?
It led to improved employee morale. People came to work happy.
Oh, this is you said the 4-day work week?
4-day work week, and more businesses did more work, and more money came.
More work.
More work. So you're saying that people were actually happier because they had more rest?
That's crazy.
I can't believe that.
I wouldn't even say more rest. I would just say you don't have to be at work 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Because that Friday ain't being spent sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
Woke up to the radio.
Do you know if it was still 8 hours, or was it they just adjusted it for 4 10-hour days?
It's probably adjusted for 4 10s, or some of them did 8 4-hour shifts, or like 4 days, 8 hours a day. or less.
So 32.
I wouldn't mind doing 410s.
I wouldn't mind if y'all paid me more. I
would not.
Yeah,
I would not mind that. We good. We good.
And speaking of Michigan, Michigan is ranked number 4 in sports betting wagering.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Number 4.
I would have thought it'd be like, top 5. That's about right. That's about right.
I forget. Was it Michigan or Ohio that recently tried making it where you can't bet on?
It was Ohio.
On college sports.
It was Ohio.
Wow.
Okay.
Especially if they bet for college sports.
Because most bad things happen in Ohio, and everybody knows this.
So above Michigan, we have Massachusetts at number 3, and then of course the top 2 are New Jersey and New York.
Oh, it had to be.
So
honestly, what does New Jersey and New York not bet on?
Hey, I don't know. You can bet on anything in like Nevada, New Jersey, New York. It's crazy.
So you can probably bet. You probably bet on the Puppy Bowl out there.
Dude, you ain't lying. I'm about to look at that next time. So.
They probably got like New York Rat versus Pizza betting matches too.
They probably do.
They probably do.
All right, now we're gonna go around the world. Let's continue to pray for the people of Palestine, Israel, Egypt, Ukraine, and the asylum seekers at the Mexico border.
Yeah.
It's getting rough. It's getting real rough.
Real rough.
Our prayers are going out to you guys. And let's pray for members and customers of AT&T who had their whole phone service shut down for 2 hours.
2 hours.
And after all the drama, we're only given $5 back.
Right. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Now, here's the underlying thing, and I want to say this right now. A lot of people are complaining that their phones were off for 2 hours. If we're going to be honest, a lot of those phones were off way past 2 hours, if we're being honest. If we're going to keep it a buck.
True.
They were. But honestly, that just shows as far as where people are at. Your phone is off for 2 hours, and you're act as if the world is going to like end. It is for some people. Like if my phone went out for 2 hours, I would not be able to control myself because my entire email, like stuff goes through my phone. Like that's the only way I can communicate with people from across the city.
I use your laptop?
I don't have a laptop. I have a desktop computer.
No, see when I'm at work, I need something.
I would be out in the field. I'm not just sitting at my desk all day. I'm out in the field. So if I don't have my phone on me, and it went out for 2 hours, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm straight out of luck." Because I wouldn't know if someone called me because my phone's off.
And I'm saying, and a lot of saying people who are saying like, "Oh my God, why did AT&T only give us like a $5 credit?" So well, guess what? They're gonna be renewing their service right when iPhone 16 come out or so. So everybody take a Coke, take a Pepsi, so everybody sit down and everybody shut the hell up.
They probably won't.
You'll be fine.
That's not what you're supposed to be mad at, Chris. What you should be mad at is that if everybody gave every customer from AT&T what they deserved, AT&T would be firing board members left and right.
Oh, easily.
Absolutely.
So, it's all about money. You know.
Of course, it's all about the money.
They were like,
they'll live.
So they'll live. Everybody lives. It was only 2 hours.
And literally, that is literally 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. They'll be all right.
More like 2.5, but it's okay.
You say if you don't account for commercials.
True.
All right, guys, it's time for my favorite segment of the show.
Oh boy.
Oh, are we doing it?
Stupid criminals in Detroit.
Yeah.
you can always tell that it's good. You can always tell which week has crazy criminals by the duration of the pause after the stupid. If it's a shorter one, it's not that crazy. But if it's a little bit longer, you already know that Chris is going to be going in. So that's the disclaimer for future episodes.
Now, before I get into these 2 stupid criminals, I want to go over what happened this last week.
What happened, Chris?
In Michigan when it comes to the weather. Now, in February, we're used to below freezing temperatures. Freezing temperatures, snow, sleet, freezing rain, ice, etc. Okay.
So-called a man can ride with a bucket of water outside.
Don't interrupt my soliloquy. In February, monologue, whatever, soliloquy, monologue, who cares? When in February, the snow, the cold, it keeps certain criminals or certain people from doing stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
However, Mother Nature and the jet stream pulled off something I never thought could ever happen in February. The jet stream was as high as the Hudson Bay. We had 75-degree weather in February in Michigan.
Crazy.
Now, the people might say, oh, that's a great thing. It's nice weather. You can go out and have fun. Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
That means people who are planning on doing stuff in May are doing it in February.
They're getting a head start.
Let me explain. Now, our first suspect, our first idiot is a shooting suspect is running from the cops.
Okay.
And when he's caught in a wider intersection than usual, he stops and starts doing donuts.
Fucking of course.
I had enough of these niggas.
Me too.
Stupid niggas in Detroit.
So he stopped and was doing donuts while the helicopter was.
They were chasing him. Yes.
There's people. I hate people.
Are people worth saving anymore?
First of all, Marcel, that's not even the most stupidest criminal on today's show. I'm gonna get to him in a second. Because Chris said it earlier.
I did.
Chris said it earlier. We're gonna talk about this now. Now, also in Detroit, when it gets hot, calm down, Chris. I gotta calm down too. So in when it's hot, certain people in Detroit go to Belle Isle.
Oh no.
Go to Belle Isle to have a nice barbecue with some nice food. Because it's a nice day. It's warm and everything. It was 68 degrees today for a high. So
it was beautiful.
Beautiful today.
And luckily for this person, it was the first weekend of the month, the first of the month. So he pretty much already paid his mortgage / his rent payments, and it was a nice day. So he had no money to get food for the barbecue. So this person goes into the Kroger.
Oh wait, no.
He goes into the Kroger and steals $200+ worth of ribeye steak and whole wings from Kroger.
Which is the fact that he stole Kroger wings.
All the places.
It's cheap.
Kroger. You see wings at Kroger, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna cheat the Kroger wings. You're gonna take the wings.
Hey, Chris, I got a question. Wait, which Kroger was this? Which one?
I forget which Kroger it was.
Wait, it was the Kroger off the Telegraph.
Oh, the West Bloomfield one.
Bloomfield
Township one.
Bloomfield Township.
Oh, no.
So wait. So I got the article pulled up right now. It said the theft happened at 4099 Telegraph Road at approximately 11 a.m. Bloomfield Township police were dispatched for a retail fraud that had just occurred. The store manager reported that it was an unknown man stole $215 worth of ribeye steaks and chicken wings.
Damn. No hot.
It was a hot day.
Hey man. Hey man. Like I don't. It's just something about. I don't even know anymore. We are barely into 2024. We have 5 or 6 candidates for stupid criminal of the year.
Hey,
we're not in attack day yet.
It is, and plus it is only March.
I swear, man, it's crazy.
Stupid criminals for a reason. They will be what they are.
But we're going to take a quick break right now, and we're going to come back with Triflet Times, Part 3 with Marcel Smith.
Actually, it's Part 4.
Okay, Part 4. God damn it. We'll be back in a second. All right, welcome back. We are going to start off with Marcel Smith with Trifling Times. Take it away, Marcel.
Thank you, Chris. Now, let me put a scenario into your head. You'll lift your loved one, a girlfriend, a wife, even maybe a side chick if you got one. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
but
so we're going there. All right.
You understand that the little things count. You know, opening a door for them, getting them like a couple of treats and tricks.
Don't get your side chick's name confused with your main's name. You know.
Why did you say tricks?
That's true. It's true. That is true. You just do some things that are like little tips, like I can't you.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't one of them stories. So apparently, a couple is in argument because the lady got $30 for lunch and had the audacity to complain about it. Now, I'm a big person. I would like to say most of us in this car are big. Some of us are wearing out our chairs right now. But there is a limit. We ain't that hungry to spend $30 on a lunch. Come on now. That's insanity. Now, what do you guys think?
Well, personally, if you don't want $30, just send it back. I thought you was going to Chipotle. You can get some for lunch, some for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
You can go. You can take your ass to J. Alexander's for $30 for lunch.
Easily.
Salad,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some drinks.
So you can take your ass over to what's that? Chili's, Applebee's. Shit.
Right.
Shit, Buffalo Wild Wings. Shit, where else?
Sandwich kiosk right across the street.
Shit, Bahama Breeze.
Not Bahama Breeze.
For whomever likes it. Shoot, Iggy's Bagels. A lot of stuff you can do with that.
I'm not going to Iggy's Bagels.
Now, Walter,
Iggy's,
you seem a bit puzzled about.
Thank you. I don't know why I said bagels. My bad. Thanks, Chris.
Now, Walter, you seem a little puzzled about this. What's up?
No, because he's looking at something on TV.
No. I'm a little confused. Are you saying that $30 was too much or too little?
It's too much in my book.
No, the lady.
The lady thought it was too little.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
thank you for answering my clarifier.
Yeah. So we have one lady who apparently thought that the Cheesecake Factory was beneath her. We have another person who thinks that $30 that mind you, that shit not even paid for. It was gifted. Bloody gifted. And you're complaining that someone else giving you money?
Wouldn't it be ironic if somehow this all ended up being the same exact woman?
Oh my god! That's a plot twist.
It just came in my mind. It's like, God, this would be hilarious.
That is a plot twist.
Some nigga shit.
That is a plot twist I did not think about.
That Batman and Robin meme. But I don't want that.
Exactly.
I don't condone violence on the show. However, if someone doesn't take $30 for lunch, just take it back. She don't deserve it. And she don't deserve you.
Right. Shoot, use that in gas money.
Shit. Better see receipts.
I swear, man. Like, oh, it's just for everybody out there who are in relationships cherish them, because I guarantee you there are some people who they need some help out here, y'all. They need some help out here.
Some people need help.
I Kevin Samuels would have had a field day over the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
A field day.
A literal field day. So
about Kevin
that's
Samuels.
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Since when are we giving these grown women allowances for lunch anyway?
I mean, if your woman says, "Hey, can I get some money for lunch?" I mean, I give her money for lunch.
No, absolutely.
And I expect the same for her if I needed money for lunch.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, hey, I just did everything I had to do, pay all the bills. Can I have $20 for lunch?
$30?
Honestly, I would just skip the whole thing and be like, or at the middleman and be like, "Tell me what you want. I'll have it go down to you."
Shoot, even if that was say like a $30 freaking even if that was like a $30 Starbucks gift card, that's like 4 drinks from Starbucks.
That is true.
4 drink, goddamn, $10 a drink. What are you drinking from Starbucks?
Hey, Mello, you know how some people be? They're like, can I have the pink drink is so the venti size or so and whatnot.
The pink drink. That's what you say at Starbucks, Chris?
I'm not speaking from experience. I just know some people. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just speaking from experience.
Reading off the Starbucks.
I'm not saying it's me. I'm just speaking from experience. Okay.
I know.
You just lied and told the truth at the same time.
I know people.
I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just speaking from experience.
I'm not saying it was me. I'm just speaking from experience. Like, you know how crazy that sounds? You get a new expedition, no credit, bad credit, parole violation, unapproved credit. No credit, unapproved credit.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
No, that's if you tell the truth. So stop it.
Okay, how many do you really think?
But seriously, at the end of the day, don't look a gift horse and don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Huh?
In this case, just don't
question it. Just don't question it.
Yeah.
It's better if you don't. Don't question them.
Here's something to note. If you don't try to figure it out, you'll have it figured out. Because some people
he said, I'm strong and you strong. We strong then. That's what my scale letter just said. I'm strong and you strong. We strong.
3 8 ain't enough, man. I need 5.
That's ET's W's.
Oh hell no.
It was the worst. We need to sign Jameson Winston, okay? Just for sideline hilarities, man. That's all we need it for.
Yeah, no, I'm just happy at how my teammates played. We just played hard. My trainer told me. What my trainer told me? He just told me to
just play hard. He's the worst. What did he say? He just told me to go play hard.
The best one was when the Saints won the game, and he's in crunches, and
he's doing the dance in his head. I was like, nigga, you said you was hurt. He's doing the hey, with the freaking crunches. I was like, what is this guy doing? You just lied. You just pulled a whole James Harden.
a whole James Harden shoot up. Shoot, he put a whole.
Oh, I'm hurt. So, right. All right, send him to Philly. Oh, I can play now.
Send him to Philly.
He put a whole.
Oh man! All of a sudden, I feel better.
I'm good.
Right. Shoot, he put a whole.
It's a miracle.
He had put a whole Kevin Nash. The men where he stands in front of wheelchairs, so I didn't zip by his he was like, hey, hold up.
And he moved the thing in his head, his whole leg.
Yep.
I was like, wow, that's messed up.
Yeah.
But speaking of messed up, we're going to talk about these top 10 proposed amendments that were never ratified by the U.S. by U.S. Congress. Okay.
Oh no.
Now we're gonna do some Supreme Court facts before we get into this. Now, did you know that William H. Taft was the only president to also serve as a Supreme Court justice?
Yes.
I did.
Shut up, Basil. We know you know. You're white.
Yes.
You were there the first time.
Good God.
It's your great grandfather.
Good God.
No, that's Garfield, but thank you.
Oh, damn.
Same difference, really.
Well, we're related to Jefferson. I'm playing in Jackson. Anyway, we're gonna move
I
on to
wouldn't
the
do
next
that if I were you.
Well, so did you also know that William H. Taft was the only one-term president to appoint 6 Supreme Court justices?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I thought we were talking about a.
So that's who Trump's trying to copy.
He got 3, right? He has 3.
He got 3.
Yeah, he got 3.
He got 3.
I still find it ironic that they were like, you can't elect the Supreme Court justice in a lame duck year. And then when Trump did it, they were like, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Literally.
Literally. Now, they shut down Obama. They were like, I want Garland. But Mitch McConnell was like, fuck that.
Which and Biden was like, hey, Garland, you want to be AG? I was like, oh, God. They got him.
Here we go again.
Wait, Chris, real quick. I'm glad you brought up his name. The fact that he is no longer.
No, he's gonna be out in November. He's gonna serve the rest of his term.
That's fine. Well, we will celebrate in November.
We will celebrate in November.
We will celebrate it because when I heard the news, I was like, on the last week of Black History Month, he announced this.
Wait. What happened?
Mitch McConnell will be stepping down.
From the Senate. Yes, I saw that. I was
from
like,
the House. I mean,
yeah,
very interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Jimmy Carter is the only president to serve a full term without nominating a Supreme Court justice.
Well, Jimmy Carter didn't really do anything.
He's the only one.
I honestly did not know that.
Full term.
Whole term. I did not know that.
This is crazy.
Again, Jimmy Carter didn't really do
full term,
anything.
Basil. I know where you're trying to go with this one. A full term.
That's what I'm like trying to think of all the presidents. I'm like, no, maybe he is the only one.
Yeah,
because I was thinking like maybe Chester Arthur, but it's like no,
he
got one. He got one in
Chester.
Yeah. Not Chester A. Garfield.
Not Chester A.
Chester A. Arfield. The fact that you know that he's a president is crazy.
Okay, for all those that don't know, one of my many degrees is in American history.
Okay.
True.
I'm a geography major. I still forget that Rhode Island's a state.
Really
I think people.
That's fair. That's fair.
Shout out to the 1 or 2 listeners from Rhode Island. We love y'all.
We love y'all. We love Rhode Island. It's as big as the Tri-County area. But anyway,
it's a wonderful parking lot.
Shout out to Rhode Island. Shout out to Rhode Island.
Shout out to the great people of Providence, Rhode Island. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts, which is from Rhode Island.
And shout out to Leapfrog, which is how I even learned that Rhode Island was the state in the first place. Shout out to Leapfrog.
Shout out to all the people who want to escape New York City and live in Rhode Island.
Hold on, you dropped a bombshell on me that Dunkin' Donuts is from Rhode Island?
I think so.
I thought it was from Massachusetts.
I thought it was from Boston.
Yeah, I thought it was from the Boston area.
Hold on. Boston. Hold on, wait. Fact check. Wait, let me look at this.
Hold on, I'm looking at it right now.
Wait. What's the fact check?
Quincy, Massachusetts. Quincy, Massachusetts.
Okay,
same
Quincy,
area.
Okay, I
knew same area. No, it's Quincy, Massachusetts. Totally different city.
Yeah, but it's Boston. It's Metro Boston.
Nah, fam. It's a Boston Metro. Don't say Metro Boston. No one says that.
Right.
Anyway, we're going to do my top 10 proposed amendments. Never ratified. Number 10. This one will probably change the world. Number 10 is finding divorce to be illegal in 1914.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, my. That could be number 1.
Oh, no, it's not number 1.
Okay.
No.
That's like the least of my problems, like divorce. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you don't like someone anymore, you don't need them.
Yeah, you're right. Don't
Now,
let them fool you. Oh,
illegal.
What'd you say, Basil? I mean, Marcel?
Why? Contrary to belief, divorce is very, very helpful for couples that can't even. But let's just say, hey, this ain't for us. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Right. It's easy.
There's nothing wrong with asking for a divorce.
Okay, you recovered that pretty good. I thought you were about to
yeah.
say something off the wall, and I was like, Marcel. Not again.
You might need to sit up out in your bed.
Wrong with asking for a divorce. As a married person, sometimes it goes to there. Sometimes it goes there.
It's sometimes, but not every time.
So this is like one of those rules where separation of church and state has not been defined yet.
No.
There was also
you said that was it has, but I mean,
you said that was 1914.
1914.
I think there was around that same time another amendment that was proposed was like trying to officially and formally make polygamy illegal. But what was funny was Utah already by then stopped allowing like polygamy marriages. So
interesting.
Damn.
Speaking of marriages, number 9 we have making marriage between two races, different races, illegal. That was 1912.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now we can do whatever we want to do.
No, we ain't there yet.
Well,
No.
Here's the problem.
We're there. We're definitely there.
Let's backwalk that one a little bit there, buddy.
No, we're not backwalking. We can marry someone from the opposite race. We can do that now. That's not.
No, we can. But we can't do whatever we want. That's
yes, we can.
Let's
yes, we can. We can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. Can is a verb meaning the ability to. We have the ability to do anything we want. Should we do it? Yeah. I use different verbs.
I have seen that error ways, friend.
Like I told the kids, like you can do whatever you want. Should you do it? No.
I've had several could versus should conversations over the years, and no, I agree. What are you doing, dog?
And speaking of could versus should, number 8 we have limiting personal wealth to $1 million in 1933, which, given the era,
that I can understand that. Yeah.
Hey, what is $1 million of 1933 money today?
Hold on, I'm on it.
A lot of money.
A lot.
Fact check.
Asa was eager to answer that question.
No, it's a valid question for him to answer.
It's a valid question.
$1 million. $1 million from that time is
today would be 23.7 million dollars.
That's a lot of money.
Rockefellers be damned.
And that's just a year though. Like imagine like the most you can make is like 23.7 million. You'd be like, oh man.
Hey, I mean, if you're rich, it is all bad.
Yeah,
If you never had 23.7 million, you'd be like, oh man, I wish I had that money. If you already make that and someone's going to take it away from you, you'd be mad as hell.
Well, no. So what that whole amendment was going to be is it was just going to be like whatever was over was just going to be to taxes to kind of help with the whole depression.
I know, and they didn't want that. That's why they didn't, ratify it.
You think Rockefeller and Carnegie were giving up their money? Fuck no.
Hell no.
Oh,
I was gonna say it was their fault for the Wall Street crash in the first place.
You think
exactly? This was the second one, but guess who survived that one?
to do with that?
The rich.
The rich. So yeah.
It's almost as if making more than $1 million a year was a good idea.
It was actually a really bad idea, but
no, it was a horrible idea.
But the fact that it got to Congress, man, that's crazy. Okay, this is a good one. So number 7 is an executive council would replace an executive council of 3 would replace the president. This is back in 1878.
Oh, that would have worked well.
In 1878, it would not have worked great.
No. In some cases,
maybe in like Chris, the 70s and 80s. Maybe.
Yeah. Do you know how the Roman Empire used to run? Because that's what they would do. They would have 2 councils that would run everything. Unless times of war, then they could select one over the other. Did not work for them.
It didn't work at all.
That's probably why they didn't do it. It was like, hold on. Go get the history book real quick.
Let's just say the whole empire was ablaze.
And this was during Reconstruction, 1878.
Sorry, it's fine.
You didn't want the other side getting anywhere near the White House.
Nowhere.
No,
that's what happened. Except for Andrew Johnson, he was part of. He was the only person out of that party that stayed, which is crazy, which is ironic. But anyway, number 6, abolish the U.S. Senate in 1876. Again, this is the Reconstruction era.
How would that work out?
I don't know how. As I say, that's part of the main body of the Constitution.
Right.
Again, abolish the Senate in 1878, which is the Reconstruction.
See, at that point, it's like at that point, forget like making an amendment. You'd have to completely rewrite the Constitution.
I am the Senate.
No, you don't. You just make an amendment. You make an amendment. That's what a change is. It's an amendment to the Constitution.
I mean, that's a huge amendment, though, because amendments are supposed to be
exactly. You change that and the articles and all the other stuff. It's a change.
Oh no, but that's just it. Those like amendments are supposed to just cover stuff that aren't already mentioned in the main body. This is saying like cut off the arm.
You can change it. It's just because there's a president for it doesn't mean there shouldn't be a first. Abolish it. Boom, boom, boom. That's how laws are made.
You really want to go about abolishing the Senate, though?
Hey, it gets worse, Marcel. Number 5, abolishing the U.S. Army and U.S. Navy.
Oh my lord!
1893.
You're missing another part. You're missing another part of that one. This one's a.
Are you serious?
There's not only that, but it was we had to change the name of the country to the United States of the Earth.
Can you shut up, Basil? That's my next one.
No, it's the same amendment.
It's 2 different ones.
Good Lord, Basil.
Are they 2 different ones?
The United.
I'm looking at the thing right here. It's 2 different ones.
Okay. I always heard it as.
Abolish the U.S. Army, man.
Abolish the U.S. Army and Navy, and number 4, Basil. Thank you very much. Renaming the nation the United States of Earth in 1893.
Who signed off on that?
The United States.
Apparently, somebody in the U.S. Congress.
Was someone drunk or
makes sense? It makes sense.
He was at the Senate floor, like, you know what? We should just change his name. And everybody's like, yeah.
Can you imagine, like, if that would have happened, then we don't get, well, a lot of things. It's like a ripple effect, but like, there's no America the Beautiful. There's probably no Star Spangled Banner. There's probably none of those things, man. It's crazy.
Would it be the same thing?
Already a shit show as it is. Now we call United States of Earth. Come on now.
I mean, we kind of became that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of did. Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
Number 3, the right of citizens to segregate themselves from others. 1948.
Oh, the 40s. Oh,
wow.
This is the time when integration was starting.
Yeah. Yep, I see it.
Like
progressive
integration, not like the 20s, 30s. We're talking about the Great Migration.
As in get
when things were starting
out of here.
So you see black people come to the neighborhood, y'all leaving. That's what happened in the Great Migration.
Sundown towns.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what? It was segregate yourself from people. Like, can you say it again, Chris?
Segregating yourself from others. So like this is in the 1940s and 50s. So the Great Migration happened. Black people moved from the South to the North and the West, and predominantly white communities became increasingly Black communities. So you would start to see like more redlining laws, more segregation laws, more of the stuff that flourished down south, we're now starting to perpetuate in the North cities like Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia, New York.
Now there's a couple of states that remind me of that. A couple of states.
Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky.
Kentucky is
Can we go on? Alaska, Hawaii.
And I mean, I was gonna say Florida.
At the time, there was no Hawaii, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting Florida, Texas. I mean,
I'm not sure Florida even has their own constitution with how much shit they going over there.
They do have their own constitution.
They do.
They have their own constitution.
They got
their own constitution.
It's not a constitution. It is a Denny's paper towel. All right. That don't even count.
Let they throw away and restart. Like, all right, you don't need a license to conceal a weapon.
Go.
Right. Damn.
I spilled my drink.
unhand me scoundrel.
All right, number 2, we have these top 2 are like today's America would be so different. Number 2, and they're pretty much the same too. So number 2 was allow the American people to vote on whether or not the United States should go to war. This is in 1936.
Oh, hell no.
Think about what happened in 1936.
No, that's
hell no.
Wait a second. Everyone gets a vote.
No, if the American people got to vote whether or not the United States should go to war.
And 36.
No, back in 1936, we were,
Yeah.
We were want to get stay out of it.
Yeah, we were the people who we were like, okay, we don't want to interfere.
Right.
And then Japan did their thing. You know what I'm saying?
And then,
yeah,
but Japan did their thing because we did their thing to Japan.
We did, but
we did.
Fuck them.
But they deserved it though.
No. What is it? We cut off their oil and access to Taiwan, and they were like, "Enough is fucking enough."
Exactly.
I was gonna say they're buying it from us from the get go anyway.
Right. But that was nice. That was World War II.
True.
Yeah, we're over here just being simple merchants. You know, we don't like what you're doing.
Okay, imagine if we had that law for Vietnam.
Oh.
For Iraq.
Oh.
For Afghanistan.
Oh.
And for certain wars that we're doing right now.
We are fucked.
Well, okay. The only problem is for Vietnam and for the first Iraqi war, we would be going in.
No, we wouldn't.
Afghanistan, Iraq.
No, we wouldn't.
Iraq, maybe. Afghanistan.
We wouldn't be going in. We would not be going in Vietnam or Iraq.
No, we would.
No, we wouldn't, because remember what happened at the time for both wars. The American people were not for going into places where we didn't know what was going on.
You know,
until the Gulf of
the U.S. government.
Then we wanted in.
The U.S. government was like, "Yo, we don't want communism to go through Southeast Asia." We didn't care about that. We was concerned with how we gonna put milk on the table. We were scared. We were literally scared by the U.S. government into going into war for both those wars. And you can't say I'm wrong because I'm right.
We got to put out the facts.
Iraq was the exact same thing.
Iraq, we were scared into, but there were enough people that were convinced back then. They were like,
you gotta be convinced.
Yeah.
Like, we knew we didn't want to go to war, sending our babies over there to die.
But no, Vietnam was a simple case of someone touched one of our fucking boats. So we were going in.
Do the Obama approach. Send 3 people in. That's all you gotta do.
I mean, I would have said just do like the whole Rolling Thunder the entire time, but
Rolling Thunder.
No, then you're gonna pull in Israel, which we don't want. But
we didn't care back then.
Exactly, we care now, and we don't want to do that. It's called geopolitics. Now,
True.
Which one of these amendments?
Oh no!
What passed today?
None.
In the current political landscape.
In the current political landscape, which one of these?
Probably most of them.
Refresh us real quick, super quick, of what the whole 10 were.
Okay, number 10 was filing for divorce to be illegal. 9 was making marriage between races illegal. Number 8 was limiting personal wealth to $1 million. Number 7 was an executive council of 3 to replace the president. Number 6 is abolish the Senate. Number 5 is abolish the Army and the Navy. Number 4 is renaming the country the United States of Earth. Number 3 was the right of citizens to segregate themselves from another. Number 2 is allow the American people to vote on whether or not the United States should go to war. And number 1 is all acts of war should be put to a national vote. And this is a crucial point. This is a crucial text in this amendment because I didn't say number 1 yet. All acts of war should be voted on in a national vote. And whoever votes yes must register as a volunteer for the service of the Army. That was in 1916. I believe that one should be ratified. If you say you want to go to war, guess what? Dick Cheney, your ass is going over there too.
Oh my God.
Well, isn't that technically already what we already do though? Because like the moment you turn 18, you have to register for selective service.
If that actually passed, oh my God.
It has to. This one has to pass.
Yo,
we'd have to vote on going to war. The nation, not the Senate and the Congress. People would actually have to go to the polls and say we want to go to war. If you say yes, here's your card. Here's you go. You report to Vietnam tomorrow. Like, wait, what?
Oh my God! Wait! Hold on, pause. Speaking of going to the polls, do y'all remember in 2016 when Hillary Clinton said we get them to play Pokemon Go, but we need to get them to Pokemon Go to the polls?
Go to the polls, yeah. Thank you for reminding me how we got stuck with Trump.
That was a good time.
Oh, that was so bad. Holy
it was
shit,
stuff like
man.
that's why I said vote for Gary Johnson.
No.
Nah.
Don't do that.
No, that's the worst thing you could ever do.
I was talking to my friend. I was like, today is not this election is not the election to fuck around with third party.
This is not the election to fuck around. We've seen what 4 years of Trump did. We don't want that shit.
Exactly.
Ready, folks.
We don't want that shit.
Man,
I'm not saying Trump's a bad dude. I'm just saying we don't want him in there no more.
He's a bad dude.
He is a bad dude.
We've seen 4 years already. That's how I said. We've seen 4 years.
He doesn't conduct himself as an adult, not just a president, an adult. Like, nigga, you are the president of the United States.
Hey,
at least act like it.
The second he said, "I'm not gonna back anybody that's attacked by Russia who hasn't paid their dues," I was like, "Oh, we're fucked."
I was like,
we are fucked. We are fucked.
I was like, "Oh, we are quite fucked."
All caps. All caps.
All caps.
Yeah, all caps. I'm gonna edit this part. But
Fair.
it's okay.
Fair. That's a good idea.
Man, oh man.
The fact that nobody's tried to off this motherfucker is.
Oh, trust me, they've tried.
They have.
Yeah, considering like in today's political landscape, which one of those do I see as potentially passing today?
It's probably. I think most of them probably have a good shot.
I think the ones with you said what?
They don't.
Yeah, it would. If there was only one, maybe number 7, maybe.
In this political climate,
yeah,
number 7 would be good.
I could definitely see number 7, but other than that, the others they're just.
Can we date a president real quick?
Which one was number 7 exactly again?
7 was the executive council of 3 to replace the president.
No. The one I can see the most would be either number 1 or the one with self segregation.
Oh yeah, Florida would definitely love that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I can see where I can see
they're doing it right now.
Some of the states doing it on both ends of the political spectrum.
Florida and Texas are literally doing that right now. Oh, and also
no, I know. And then and you got other places like California that'd be like, well, fine, we want all of you guys out of our state and all that. And it's just...
not out of the state, but segregated parts of the state.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is I could see that one most likely. Although, seeing as how what the Republicans have kind of gone away with now, as far as with along the lines of abortion, like how Alabama is saying like frozen embryos are now considered children. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow made divorce like abolished.
I don't know.
You know how many marriage couples would be absolutely distraught if you got rid of divorce?
Oh, the Republicans in Congress don't care. That's why I can see it happening. Now, luckily, because it's an amendment, it would require the states to vote on it, and hopefully it would be shot down there.
Hopefully.
Is there to protect people, contrary to belief?
Yeah.
Because I think, what was it? After the Congress end, it's what, 32, 33 states have to approve it?
I don't know the process. I just know that niggas didn't like no divorce. I mean, divorce.
Yeah.
So
It's. I know 2/3 of the country, or 2/3 of the states have to say yes or no, or have to say yes for it to pass. I'm trying to think of what 2/3 of 50 is, but
2/3 of 50.
It's such a stupid number.
Like,
he was about to say 60.
He was. He really was. He really fucking was.
I think it's close to 30%.
It's 30. It's 30. It's 30 states.
30 states. Okay.
0.6 times 50. That's all you gotta do. It's 30. It's 30. So, or 0.66 if you really want to be technical, but
so you get 21 votes going against it. Oh yeah, you done for.
Mm-hmm. But that's what we're doing another day. That's been another edition of Crisscross Corner. I'm your host, Chris Canty. See you guys later.